Shalom, Haverim. As everybody else, I would like to join with the Israelis, with the people world over, in conveying our condolences, heartfelt condolences, for the sad demise of former President Mr. Perez. And as rightly said, he was not just a president or a prime minister, he was a statesman. And it is a big loss to humanity. The world has lost a great leader, and Israel has lost one of her founding fathers. So our deep condolences, and may his soul rest in peace. May the God grant strength to the family and the nation of Israel to bear the loss, strength to bear the loss. And the official message from the Prime Minister and the President of India will be delivered soon. So on behalf of everybody in India, I convey my condolences. But the business continues as usual. So I am happy to be here to be part of this very important initiative, that is this conference. And it is highly gratifying to see so many people that are attending from India, so many important vice chancellors of important universities. And it is very rightly so, because India is the largest educational system in the world. We have around 36,000 colleges of higher education, and we have 65% of our population is below 35 years of age, and they all need education and skill development. So it is natural that we have this power in this sector, but lot more needs to be done. There have been the steady growth of bilateral relationship between India and Israel, and for over 2 decades, and it's getting accelerated in the recent past for last 5 years or so. Next year we'll be celebrating 25th anniversary of India-Israel bilateral relationship. Now what? Now the relations are growing well in agricultural sector, they are growing well in defense sector and high-tech sector. Now what next? Next is that we have to take it to a different level. We have to take the relationship to a higher level, and the political will is there on both sides. Our president visited last year for the first ever visit to Israel, then in quick succession followed by our foreign minister, then the agriculture minister visited, the Israeli agriculture minister, so on and so forth. So basically the idea is that the political system is conveying to us that we should raise the level of our relationship further, make it further stronger. And nothing like people-to-people contact to create a solid relationship. The political ideologies may change, the government may change, people may have different ideas, but people-to-people contact stays. People remember. No student will forget his or her alma mater. Once they have studied here, they will be carrying it in their heart. And this is something, there are 3-4 points which I would briefly like them to be successful and to be implemented. One is that, there should be more students, Indian students in Israeli universities. Israeli universities are as competent, as educative as any other institution in the developed world, and probably at more affordable prices. Now, the thing is that the Israeli system, Israeli universities have to make a campaign in India to promote the universities, because there is not so much awareness. Like you see India-US relationship, it is basically a product of the academic exchanges that we have had over the years, and finally people have got settled there, and there is a name for India there, and it led to the strength of the political relations also. So Israeli universities need to promote themselves there, the courses and all, and a joint collaboration. Already things are happening, like when our president came, we signed about 8 MOUs with the different universities. and he realized the importance of academic exchange. That's why he brought some 5, 6 important vice chancellors along with his delegation. So that is one important thing. On the government side, Israeli government, I think they should encourage it by offering more scholarship. Not that the Indian students cannot afford. There is now increasing affordability for good education in India. But to create the momentum that the Indian students actually see Israel as an educational center, it needs to be promoted through active collaboration, in sense of offering more scholarship. Right now we have about 550 students. They come on postdoctoral scholarship. So if the government takes this step of offering more, I think much more can be done together. Then third thing which I would like to mention here is the model that we can study from the Israeli universities. One of the most important component is the way they commercialize the technology that is produced and researched within the college campus. Most of the universities, they have a technology transfer arm, and this promotes active research. Our universities, somewhere they lost the component of research, and they were more oriented to only the academic part. So this is something which can be totally learned from the Israeli side. And fourth is that, this one of the main things that we can take away from here, from the Israeli side, would be their cutting edge technologies, especially, in fields where we are not there yet, but we will be there very soon. Like with the increasing digitization, we need increasing protection also. So we need the latest cutting edge cyber technologies. So that would be a very important takeaway from the Israeli high-tech community, because they are one of the best in the cyber technologies in the world over. Realizing this potential, I just mentioned to someone that IIT Kanpur signed an MOU to establish a cyber center with the Blattmanik Center in Tel Aviv University. So these are the few points that we can take from here. And for the Israeli side, there's a lot of scope, there's a lot of big market. You can reach out to them. You can make a collaboration, joint MOUs, exchange programs, student exchange program, shared curriculum programs. And there is a huge market in India for the e-learning and distant education. There also the Israeli technologies can be used. So I hope this conference would be a step forward towards enhancing the cooperation in this very important sector, which is the sector for the future. Once the academic linkages are solid, then I think there is nothing that can shake it. Thank you so much.